Hello, hi, good morning to all. Welcome to our channel. I hope all of you do well. Today, I am going to explain Foyle's principles of management. One of the most influential contributors, the modern concept of management, Henry Foyle. He was born 1841 and he was died 1925. A French management theorist. He started his profession 1860 in French coal mining. In the same company, he promoted as a managing director from 1888 to 1918. 1917, he published a book, General on Industrial Management. Henry Foyle is a father of general management. Henry Foyle focused on top level management or managerial efficiency. In other words, or in other hand, F.W. Taylor focused on workers' efficiency. Henry Foyle is a French mining engineer. He developed the concept of general theory of administration. And F.W. Taylor is an American mechanical engineer. He advanced the concept of scientific management. Now, let us discuss the 14 principles of Henry Foyle. Division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, subordination of individual interest to general interest, fair remuneration to employees, centralization and decentralization, scalar chain, order, equity, stability of tuner of personnel, initiative, S for D cross. These are 14 principles of the Henry Foyle. Now let us discuss the division of work. It is possible to divide any work into small jobs. Leads to the specialization in an organization. When we are divide a particular task in an organization, it is helps to the getting more performance or specialization from the workers, because division of work consists of eliminate the unnecessary usage of the raw materials, and it is avoid the consuming more times. So Henry Foyle said division of work, it is required to divide the particular task in a organization. It is helps to the employees become a specialized in a particular task. For example, in any organization, we having 4 different departments: finance department, marketing department, HRM department, production department. All these 4 departments is separate. So they are collectively give the efforts to achieve the organizational ultimate goal. So this is the division of work. And next one, authority and responsibility. Authority means the right to give order and obtain obedience. Authority is nothing but superior assign the any course of work to subordinate. Authority, in other words, it is a power to order the subordinates. And meantime, responsibility. Responsibility is nothing but we are obey the orders from the superior to discharge the duties what they are assigning the any course of action in an organization. This is the authority and responsibility. So Henry Fayol said, authority and responsibility it is balanced in an organization. In case we are giving excess of authority, it is misuse without the responsibility, and we are give the more responsibility without the more authority. They may be not able to performing well, or he is failure to succeed the particular task in an organization. So this is the authority and responsibility in organization. And next one, discipline. It is the sincerity and obedience towards organizational rules and regulations. In any employees or anybody's in organization, we must obey the rules and regulations of the organization. Then only we have to discharge the duties in a proper way. So Taylor, Henry Fayol said, superior, you holding the rights to whoever not obey the rules and regulations or violate the rules and regulations in an organization. So they may be punishable, and superior pay the superior put the penalty to that type of people in an organization. Then only we are able to maintain the discipline in an organization. Discipline helps to the discharge the duties properly and maintain the punctuality in organizational activities. And next one, unity of command. So any one superior order the subordinate to any course of action in an organization. Two or more superior to order the subordinate. Subordinate may confuse it. We may be discharge the Mr. A orders or Mr. B orders. That's why we need to maintain the according to Henry Fayol unity of command. When holding the unity of command, we maybe achieve the organizational goals and objectives within time bounds. For instance, so if marketing manager or marketing department, they are offered to sales executives, if you sell this product, we are giving to this much incentives to you. So same, in the same situations, so finance department, they are disagree to give the incentives to the sales executives. Here, there is no unity of command. It is create the conflict within the organization. So these four division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline and unity of command. Today we are discussing under the 14 principles of the Henry Fayol. Remaining principles of Henry Fayol we will be discussed next video.